Hi Ken, how are you today?
Not too bad, thank you.
Well, thanks very much for sharing your ideas with us. So first of all, can you please tell everybody else that what went through your head when you first were told by your doctor that you have diabetes?
Um, with all the other problems that I had as well, on top of that, I thought, well, what's going to happen now is I didn't really understand that there was a difference between type 1 and type 2, and when I went and done the tests and whatever, and sent me off to have all these tests, and I think, oh, okay, so type 2 is not too bad, but then I didn't know how you treated it or what you did with that as well until I went along to see you, and then we find out that we can control it with diet and lifestyle changes, which we've worked with for the last couple of years and got
Yes.
there.
Yeah, you've
And
achieved amazing results.
but I found that I didn't understand why around 10 o'clock in the morning my whole body was sort of crashing, and I felt like I
Lousy,
was going
isn't
to
it?
collapse, yeah. And it was very quick and just come on from nowhere.
Yeah.
And then we figured out what was going on. And that's about then. I thought, well, with the other problems that I've got, that on top of it sort of just was very depressing at the time. But now that we've got to this situation now where we've got it under control with a few lifestyle changes, which weren't too hard to do.
Yeah, so would you like to share your tips with everybody here who might have diabetes?
Between yourself and the doctor, we worked through, and a couple of the specialists, and a gastrologist who said, right, okay, we've got to get that liver healthy, so we've just got to stop the alcohol and the bad diet, which I thought that can't be right because I haven't got a bad diet. But then I had a bad diet. Too big of food, too much food.
The portion size.
Portion control was too big. So if I eat a steak, I'd eat a big steak. And being a man, we have man food. We don't eat vegetables.
Yes.
So very little vegetables and more potato chips and that sort of thing. So we subtly changed all that to get to the right portion of meat and your half a plate of vegetables and what have you, which is not hard to do once you get used to it. The alcohol, I really enjoyed my beers every night and the odd rum or two occasionally, and all my life I drank nearly every day. Had a few beers here, and too many beers at a lot of stages earlier when I was younger. Hence the heart problems.
Yes.
But that's another story. And once you figure out that the alcohol is causing a lot of the problems because of the spikes in the sugar and what have you, and I looked for other alternatives, and I found that there is no alcohol beer there, and there is no alcohol wine and everything else. It doesn't taste quite the same, but and if you're not after the buzz and you still want to have a beer, you can still have a beer, and you don't have the alcohol problem. As we know now, as I've travelled along, we've got the sugar level down to a manageable level now, and
we were so happy with what you've done.
It's
You've done so well.
I feel really good because I worked hard at doing little changes bit by bit with the help of yourself and the doctors, and there was no great changes, just a little bit at a time. And I also have a dietitian who changed a little bit at a time. And if you don't feel that your whole world's come to an end and you've got to change everything today, no, just subtle changes over months. And what have we got? 2 years now, I think, is it?
Yes, 2 years.
And we've gone down the track and just done little changes as we've gone along, and we've got to the level where we want to be. So.
And you did all this without medications?
That's right. It was just diet and no alcohol.
Yeah. And one more thing you did well.
Yes.
Exercise.
And exercise classes, which only twice a week is mainly a body movement exercises more than anything else. And I do like riding my push bike, which is off the road at the moment, and I'll get back onto that. But and I find that riding the push bike as well is therapy for your mind. If you're not worried about getting run over by all the bad drivers, but but most of the times you can ride a push bike, you can ride on a footpath anyway, so you're fairly safe. And I find riding around the coast here that there's a lot of tracks for bikes and special crossings and all sorts of bits and pieces, so that makes it a lot safer. Exercise, well, I don't overdo it. No. It's just
within your limits.
Mainly movement exercises to keep yourself moving, and of course the physiologists and the exercise people teach you little techniques again to stop pains and what have you. And so if you say, oh well, I've got pain here, I found a lot of my trouble in my back was just caused by bad core muscles. Yeah. The ones we haven't got. There's no core muscles there.
Yeah, now
I've got some now. Yeah. Not an abs, no six pack. But, they are there, but it's behind me still.
So
my fat belly.
Yeah, can you see how far you come in the last 2 years?
Yeah, I feel probably 150% better than I did when I first went to have the diabetes test. Yeah. It sort of dragged me down a bit, and I thought, I think I'll just throw the towel in now because I had the other problems with the MDS and what have you. And I think, so what next? So now I feel quite well, and I think all the doctors are pleased with their efforts of putting all their little bits in together.
Yes,
and
also.
Yeah, well, realistically, I suppose when you get given the ultimatum, do you want to live for another 10 years or do you want to die in the next 3 years? You've got to think, okay, well, I better listen to what they're saying and try it. But if you don't try it, you don't know whether you're going to like it. But I think if you persevere with it, and I've had Kerry, my partner, in my ear as well, you're not sick, just do as you're told. And that's it. And I found that all helped, a little bit of motivation from people. And just listen, I mean, the people that are trying to help us and we're not sent to them for fun, you go and see these people for their advice. It doesn't mean you have to follow it. It's up to you, but if you follow it, I find it helped me a lot. So here we are now down the track, and now we've got levels of around 5 and 6 and 7.
Yeah, and no more than that.
No,
how good is it?
Very good.
Yeah.
I like the 5, 6 and 7.
Yeah.
And no more crashes down to 2.5, 3.
Yes. Yeah. That was scary, wasn't it?
It was, because I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
So and the medication reviews, so we're trying to get off some, whatever. So that's all good. It's all helped.
Yeah. So well, thanks very much for being such a wonderful.
That's okay. I just hope all of the people that have a look and they say just try it little by little and just subtle changes and your body doesn't notice it, and big changes your body will notice. If you try and do it all in a week,
shocking.
It won't work. I thought I'd be hungry by changing my diet, but I'm not. I could actually miss lunch some days and I don't feel like I'm starving to death anymore.
Right,
so,
because you have the right food.
It's good, And there's those 5 meals a day too, which little bits.
That's right. So just so long you do it right, it will work for you.
Well, I thought I'd be hungry, but I'm not hungry.
Yeah, and you're doing so well. Like Doctor and I were just so proud of you.
That's good.
Yeah,
I don't know. As long as someone else get help by just
video. Yes, we are hoping.
Okay, fine. Just have a little listen, and it works. And I'll come and sit and talk to you, and I'll tell you it works.
Okay. So come and join us. Ken's going to help to lead the VIP Diabetes Support Group in Southport this year.
That's right.
So Ken's our leader. So if you have any questions, please come and ask him. He will be more than happy to share his experience with you.